Shabbat is a lot of singing. If you don't know the tune, you can just sort of la along. Or please join me if you know the songs. It's much better when I hear you more than myself. We'll begin on page
'Ki
Rise as you're able. We're on page 21. We'll turn ahead to page 23, and I'll invite up the left. Yes,
Shabbat Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shane Kabela Itoreri Kira Ore Uri Shirda Beri Rodasnai Alaitiva Lecha Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shane Kabela Note Voshi Noti Nami Mati Shanapi Umateni Vakesu Amayami Benita Viratila Lecha Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shane Kabela Josai Raka Kuko Melalai Yasinai Elolai Isotakan Allah Lecha Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shane Kabela Yami Mushmo Roti Meta Dona Sariti Yayai Shen Parti Venisaka Venagiva Lecha Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shabane Kabela Holy Shalom Aterevala Gambe Simcha Uetsala Tofenune Am Segula Floricala Lecha Dodi Mikrakala Ene Shabane Kabela.
You may be seated. We're on page 27. Before we recite Warner Cottage on page 30, remember those whose yard site occurs today in our community. And memory be for a blessing, and also Elaine Deserted, Joy Student. Does anyone else in the group have a yard site? Kurt Weiler, Marion Minnie Cohen, Rhea Hopter, Philip Lyman, Sheila Prager, Edith Feinberg, Michael Feldman, Rosalind Fox, Philip Kornhauser, Ben Lamensdorf, Edna Levy, Eva Littman, Karen Lowenstein, William Millman, Lorraine Mizrahi, Ann Needle, Eleanor Rothschild, Zeb Hugo, Albert Adler, Zita Bloom, Francine Fish, Joel Peck, Shirley Sadile, Harry Salzberg, Nate Seiden, Faye Blaze, Marsha Bosniak, Morris Gross, Miriam Kapelos, Robert Levinson, Joseph Lewis, Blossom Newman, Terry Shapiro, Sarah Siniskaya, Abe Stanley, Eileen Weidenbaum, Rose Benham, Hilda Broom, Martin Kovitz, Jeanette Lipschitz, and Francis Mahler. It is our custom, if you are able to do so, to rise to support the mourners and all those saying mourners Kaddish on stage. Yikadal v'yishlach shemei Ramas v'yalman yirah v'ruzei v'yachlichom zeh v'chayikom v'yonekom v'chayev ovid Yisrael v'angalau v'zman karim v'yurim v'yekei Rav v'barach v'elam v'yomara Yibarach v'yishavach v'yipar v'yitanam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yizoleh v'yizol shnei v'yishav La'ela mikol yirchatam shiratam yishavatam nechamatam damiram v'yamal yiru ra'im Yehi shmamara mishmayna v'chayim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yiru ra'im V'osei shalom yirmav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yiru ra'im Shabbat Shalom. Well, first of all, I have to say, I asked you all to sing, so thank you very much for singing along. There was some great singing there. Even some additional wordless melody, which I love. I went with it. Okay. So last weekend, I was out of town, and on a Sunday, I went to one of my friends from rabbinical school a couple years behind me. She just had her installation in her synagogue. She's a sole rabbi there, and they basically threw her this party for people from all stages of her life, her childhood, her internships, her various jobs and schools, came and spoke about how wonderful she was and offered her a blessing. And in that moment, I really saw the power of the way that people speak about one another. We all obviously cried because it's a bunch of friends from rabbinical school, but there was this moment of getting to see her community, see her through the words of people spoken by people who love her. That was an incredible blessing because the ways that we perceive people is so often filtered by the things that we hear about them. The words that we use, the words that others use, and the ways that their image sort of moves through society. So what an incredible blessing it was to have this moment now where her new community obviously already really loved her, but got to see her through all of these beautiful elements of her personality drawn out in story and given one by one. And it sort of felt like what is also the blessing of a wedding or a bar mitzvah when you get blessed by your parents, where everyone has to come together and in some way buy into this story of a person. We're going to share some of their greatest elements, some of the things that make them beautiful, some of the things that make them the wonderful person that they are. And as a community, we all hear these words and they do shape the way we think about someone else. Now, there are blessings throughout the parsha that we read this Shabbat. We are in Toldot, and we see in one of the most vivid ways how people are shaped by the words that are spoken about them, and these are the words of parents to their children. So we have the story of the upbringing and the development of Jacob and Esau, the twin sons of Isaac, and the blessing that Isaac is able to give to each of them. And we already see throughout the parsha the different ways they are described, even so briefly. So Esau, when he comes out, his name is basically the hairy one. So if you can imagine, if you have a kid, and everyone has like a little nickname for their child, but like this is his official name on the books, they named him Harry. So you can imagine maybe that's some way that their parents were relating to him. And Jacob, his name really means like the one who grasps, the one who comes after, the one who grabs the heel of his brother. So one is hairy, and one is named like appendage. So you've got two kids, you got hairy and appendage, and so you can already start to see the ways that people talk about someone influences how you see who they are. The other descriptions we get that Esau is an ish sadeh, a man of the field. He's someone who loves to hunt. He's a little bit wild and rogue. He's hairy. And we get Jacob. He's an ish tam. He's sort of a docile man who likes to sit inside and do a little bit of studying. There's even a rabbinic midrash that the reason they were fighting in the womb, they were fighting in Rebecca's womb, is because Jacob loved studying so much that anytime she passed a baby Josh, he would try to move the belly that way. But Esau loved loved hunting so much he would move away. So one of them would pull towards the baby Josh, the other one wouldn't. That these are the stories of who they are that begin in the ways that we talk about. The story goes even further. Not only is it the way that the Torah describes them that we see them, but the way their parents talk about them also changes the relationship. If you follow closely in the text tomorrow morning, you'll see that sometimes one parent calls one of their children, oh, your brother, or his son, or my son. And you see the way that the ownership moves around. Oh, Jacob, your brother Esau is doing X and X. Well, she's also the mother of that kid. Why is she referring to him as your brother? And you see they change around the pronouns, the nouns, who is being described as what, which makes the person speaking feel even farther away or closer to the person. And so there are all of these subtle forms of storytelling in the Torah that begin to tell us how one son might be wrapped up more closely with his mother, someone that we see as a nice yeshivish, docile progenitor of Judaism, and the other, maybe the favorite of his father, the hairy one, the hunter, the one who's kind of on the periphery, who will not become our patriarch. And so when we look at this Torah, my thought for you tonight is to notice not only the ways that you might see people talk about their children, or I saw this community talk about my friend as she became a rabbi, but also the ways that we talk about ourselves and we talk about each other. Because the words that we use, the descriptors we say, the blessings, or sometimes the complaints, shape not only the way we relate to the person, but the way everyone around us relates to that person as well. And one of the most stark elements of this parsha is to remind us, especially at this blessed family gathering time of Thanksgiving, that the ways we talk about our children, the ways we talk about our family, shape who they are in the eyes of their community for the years to come. And so as we all gather together, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and only an even better simcha, a joy tomorrow, pay attention to your words, the ways you describe yourselves, the ways you would describe one another. May they bring you a great sense of blessing and love and fulfillment. We will continue with Mari, which is on page 39A. Please rise as you're able. During personal prayer, please continue. We'll meet on page 53.
ויפלו השמיים לארץ, וכל צבאם, וחלמים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישלח ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקרא נשותו, כי בו שמעתי כל מלאכתו אשר אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו אלוהינו אברהם אלוהי יצחק אלוהי יעקב האל הגדול הגיבור הנורא אלוהים כל השמיים ובארץ מלכי רבו יתברכו וחיים מתים למענם האל קדוש אין כמוהו המניח מעמו ביום שבת קודשו כי גם רצה להניח לכם כי גם רצה להניח לכם לפניו נבוא ביראה וחכם ונותן לשכון בכל יום חנית מעון הברכות אדון השלום מקדש השבת וברך שלי ומניח בקדושה מאמן שעונה זכר למעשה ראשית אלוהינו אלוהי אבותינו רצנו ונפלתנו קדשנו למצוותיך ותן כפינו בתורתך שמחנו בטובך ושמחנו בישועתך ותעבר ליבנו לעולמך והענילנו אדוני אלוהינו ואהבת רצון שלום
Now, very excited for that conduct which you can find on page 55. Make
celebration. Shalom, son, to our son. Shalom, son, Shalom, son, okay, to heaven. Let go,
Warner's Cottage, page 58. Yikadal, Yikadash, Shnei Rama. Velman, Yibran, Rute, Yami, Mamte. V'chayekom, V'yomekom, V'chayekom, V'yisrael. V'achalam, V'yisman, Karim, V'yuhamim. Yemei Shnei Rama, Barak, V'lam, V'elman. Yibarak, V'yishabak, V'yipar, V'yitaman, V'yitaseh. V'yitadar, V'yitaled, V'yitalal, Shnei Krishna. All right. First of all, Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov already to Tobin, who had his bar mitzvah on Thursday morning, and to his parents, Reba and Darren. Also, Mazel Tov to Lev and Dara and Lee, and grandparents Cynthia, Barry, Sandra, on your bar mitzvah tomorrow morning, beginning tonight, really, because you're already, I count. Also, Mazel Tov to Daniela and Joshua Spielman on the birth of their son, and Eugene and Carol Cohen on the engagement of their daughter. So, some upcoming things. If you're only in town for this weekend, you can also join me Sunday morning if you brought your dog. We have a dog park next door, and we're opening up for Synagogue from 10:30 to 11:30. We also have our book club meeting Monday at 7:30 p.m. And a Rosh Chodesh women's gathering on Tuesday at 7 p.m. That I lead. It is lovely. If you've never come before, you'd like to come. It's very easy access. We learn, we sing, we have fun. We eat snacks. Families and children under 5, there's an Echad Shabbat dinner on Friday, December 6th. On Sunday, December 8th, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders go to the trampoline park. Sunday, December 8th, B'nai Torah Women is having a Hanukkah party prep where they are making dips and mocktails. They can also become cocktails. There are community menorah lightings around Atlanta. There's one in Brookhaven and in Sandy Springs on Thursday, December 5th that I will be at, and Sparkle Sandy Springs on Sunday, December 8th that Rabbi Heller will be at. Menorah lighting, it's absolute chaos, it's very fun. Please pay attention for more upcoming Hanukkah events, etc. Services start tomorrow at 9. Bar mitzvah will probably not come on until like 9:30 or a little bit after. But we start with Sukkot Zebra at 9, and then you're sticking around we have Mincha at 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. We'll continue with Shalom Aleichem. If you would like, the words are on page 73. Shalom Aleichem,